Oh! That close-up, man. What's going on, movers and groovers? Welcome to Emeroy TV, the place to move, groove, and grow. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate you being here. If it's your third, fourth, fifth, millionth time on this channel, welcome back. I appreciate you watching all the videos, especially if you're watching the premieres or on the live streams. Shouts out to the stream squad, the patrons, especially those of you who are on the higher tier. I keep forgetting to put your name in the credits, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna remember it for this one. And if again, for you first timers, if you don't know who I am and I'm not Instagram famous or TikTok famous, I've been dancing for over 20 years, teaching, choreographing, directing for over 15. Helped co-found a competitive dance company called Family Business back in 2004. Toured with a professional hip-hop theater company called Antics. Worked with organizations such as Culture Shock, Mixed Elements, Moving On Productions, and I currently direct a hip-hop entertainment company called Temper Tantrum. Check out their channel because they also do reaction videos as well, and obviously other dance content that I would love for you guys to check out. And anyways, going on to the whole phases, part one is just me reacting to the video as it goes. Very much like a sports commentator. I'm just trying to keep up with the action, just watching it as it is. And that's why I kind of like talk over it. And also that's the whole me talking over it is part of the whole transformative content for fair use, which is why I talk over it. And I know some of you guys just like seeing the reactions as they go. Part two is where I get to put my choreographer director hat, and I kind of like where I get to analyze and see every bit of the choreography, albeit I don't know the vision or the intention of what they're trying to do. Because, you know, I'm not the choreographer, I'm not the label, I'm not the artist, but I do get to appreciate the artistry in their dance, the things they may have called out that they improved on for the next rehearsal, and yeah, which is next to the next part. And then the third part is the performance video where I get to see the whole, like, a version of the vision come to life, wardrobe, lights, on stage, with an audience. I think that's where, you know, many artists truly come to life, because they are getting the energy from the fans and they're reciprocating it. There's nothing quite like it. And I'm you know, it's 2021 now, still locked down here in LA, but I'm looking forward to being able to be on stage, because seeing these guys perform is just friggin' inspiring. So with that, let's head on to part one. Nice. Oh, I love it. That's so simple, but like so big and visual. Dang, I like this. Nap time while someone's doing the work. Very like seamless transitions into their 2-5 formations. Hey, that. Go notice like the boom, like the little grooves into the hits. Are these the guys that did Cat and Dog? This is such a different vibe. Hey, those little hops while they're doing all that, man. Love the finger motions on that. Yeah, definitely a lot of they move so much, as was as expected. But love that interaction. Ooh. Yeah, I love the amount of movement these smaller groups have. Because I don't know, if they stand in one place the whole time, I feel like it's gonna get redundant and boring. Look at that, they're spreading out to a line, to grooving into a V formation, to another 3-2. Ooh, nice. Yeah, they have a lot of texture changes for this one, man. Going from grooves to very strong, and to very staccato, and to some hits. I fucking love this. Who's choreographed this?
I love the use of their floor, man, and their formations. They just took you from like a center split into like all the way to the back line into a 2-3. Ooh. There's a climax of like. That. That was nice. That moment of just silence. Guy with the blonde is a fantastic performer, even in the rehearsal space right now. In terms of choreography, like, there's a lot of stuff I'm just gonna like breeze over because everything's just coming off the top of my head. I feel like when I analyze it, I'll be able to, go into more depth. Musicality, didn't really hear I mean, obviously, I think the choreography in itself, it shows the musicality of what they're trying to execute. I just didn't really hear it that well. Probably because I was really focused on how good the choreography looked, because the execution was great, the different complexity, the textures, the levels. I think in the beginning were really sick in terms of like lying down and then doing that like kind of kick motion. That movement was super simple, but it was like, because it's a big movement, it's very visual, which is again one of the reasons why like industry choreography, especially here, prefer big movements, because it's fun to see on the camera, which is why like some movies, like, or even action movies, overdo it with visual effects, because it's like not, it's visual effects. The use of the floor and the spacing and the transitions. The spacing, I think, there are some moments where I think they were a little close, but it's one of those things. They might have just been too close for this particular run through, but have been better as they continued practicing. Use of the floor was great, because going from like close to spreading out into a lot of very seamless transitions, going from like lines to 2-3 formations to a line and to another, like bringing you like upstage, downstage. The energy in terms of this run through or this dance practice video was great, because it's what's expected from professionals. And I know there's some people that just say like, oh, it's a practice video. Yeah, it's a practice video to get better, or even to promote your artistry or to promote the song or whatever it is. So a practice video, just because it's a practice video, doesn't mean you get to be lazy about it. So I'm going to reiterate that, because there are some people that are just like, it's practice, we don't need to go full out. Like, it's practice. You need to go full out, because what you do at practice makes permanent. So what you do in practice is going to show up on stage. But yeah, definitely a fun new vibe. This is only my second video watching them. I did watch them on Cat and Dog, and the chat, we talking to YouTube now, has been trying to get me to woof for like ever. So that's about it on my first impressions of this video. Let's hop on to the analysis. Beautiful ripple right there. I just want to appreciate that frame by frame. That kind of makes me think of like the old very dramatic, but also very visual. I love that part, because all they're doing is just pushing off their feet, but it's so big, because look at the amount of traveling that they're doing. I love this, because I'm always going to acknowledge this, because the boy bands I saw growing up definitely did not have this level of comfort laying on each other like this. So it's kind of cool. And then also just looking at them right off the bat, just seeing their performance faces. I'm just going to try to push in a little bit. Like the kind of somber, serious sadness in this is great. I just love having a performance face already in the middle of a rehearsal. Wait, how do they... Hold on, I'm trying to see what's happening in that back. Oh, okay, because this is a massive switch from the front, and then all they do is a shift with that. That's clever. It's almost like a wave, in a sense. Look at that. Going from like this 3-2. I always say this. I'm assuming that there's someone new watching from my channel for the first time. Small groups move a lot. Like going from this this 3-2 formation, and then transitioning into this nice diagonal formation. Damn, look at how they moved. Fan of him, by the way. He's the intensity he's bringing. He has that nice, like, chaotic travel, like, chaotic energy as they're traveling from center stage to what, stage left. Ooh. That little dynamic right there. So as they're going here, boom, little wrist action, drop, up to the heart, boom, they reach. So they reach as it kind of pulls them, boom, pulls back out, almost like he's holding it and he's kind of like holding it up. It's almost like their heart is being pulled out of their chest. So boom, up, pull, pull, boom. Great. A nice little dynamic. Boom. 7, 8, 1. Oof. I love that part of the choreography. It's like, it's texture right there. It's like very like chill grooves. Groove, and with a combination of like a hit, and then da da da. So chill, da, boom, da, groove, da da. D. Such intensity. Oh, everyone has their own way of doing this? I'm just curious. Because these three are all doing the same thing. Where's my pen at? And he's kind of hand on heart, one hand. So I'm just a little curious. Ooh, I didn't notice that. And they're hitting all that. Boom, boom. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Also, a lot of these artists have been influenced into my freestyling. Some of my freestyling has honestly been influenced by Temin. Okay, from here, boom. It's a drop. It was fast. Like, I can't even see it frame by frame here, man. It's a grab, pull. It's a punch. Oh, they're doing opposites. Opposite punch, turn. Okay. Could bend his knees a little bit more, but yeah. Boom. God, I love the intensity they do go into that, man. Bah. See, I love that. Like they're just milking it, like, and then they hit you. So this part, milk, hit, see a lot of boom, hit. I fucking love that. I love this. This is all dynamics right here. This is how they're interacting with each other. Ooh, the whoa, that part. Ooh, just using that wave. Here, wave. Oh, as they're like doing some changing their, like, I think their bevels or their knees popping. Boom, into a nice. And this is going to like some animating squash and stretch. So they're stretched out here, and then they squash out there. Just changing the levels as well, like just to put it into more like technical terms. This is more like a mid-level, standing level. Bah, da, groove, da. So they're going from a lot of grooving to a lot of sharp movements to a lot of just milking the movements. It's great, man. A lot of visual variety here with the choreography. Those hits are sick, man. Oh shit, I didn't realize those dynamics. So, or more like a ripple. Starts it off, then he does it, then they do it, and then boom, and then they pick it up. That was great. Da. Ooh, that is sick. Yeah, great dynamics on that. I love the use of the floor in this part. It's simple. A little off center, but you know, it still looks good. Boom. Yeah. Okay, kicks. God, I love the huge difference because they're going like super chaotic at this point, like crazy with everything that's happening. Like, look how extended everything is. Boom. And then boom. And then they bring it just more internal. And then they bring it back into something explosive. Da. I fucking love this movement. Mask off. That was dope. Okay, musicality. I think there's a lot of musicality that I didn't see in the first impression part of the video, especially the do. I think just watching it, and this is my first video watching of the day. I miss that, but very not subtle, but like I just didn't catch that. So musicality was great. Uniformity. I think there are just parts where like it just gets messy in a good way because it's required to have that chaotic, like angsty, angry-ish feel. If it's your first time hopping on my stream or watching my videos, like sometimes it's okay to be messy with the dancing if it calls for it. Like this, I think it makes sense because it matches the vibe and the energy. If it was overly clean, then I think the emotion would be completely amiss. It just wouldn't work out as well. I would much rather work with a dancer who's a little messy and clean them up after, because you can always, redirect someone's energy versus trying to build someone's energy who's kind of lacking, because that just means they need more training. So whereas you can always just clean someone up a little bit more. But yeah, overall, like a lot of this stuff I think I've already mentioned. Great dynamic, especially with the line. I'd say pretty difficult choreography, especially the parts where they have to interact with each other, because that part is reliant on someone else. And which is one of the reasons I don't always do, like for me, I don't always do interaction choreography, because so if someone's off, fucks up everything else. So it can be difficult. But yeah, that's it. Just off the top of my head and just looking through this. Hope you guys are enjoying.
All right, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit like, subscribe, share this with friends who you think might enjoy it. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you guys are notified when the videos are premiering, or even better, when I'm live streaming and I can talk to you guys, kind of have a little of a banter, and that way it's not kind of a one-sided conversation like it is right now. I may want to watch stuff beyond just the K-pop tutorials, because I know you're here for that, but I do share other content as well. So make sure to check out the podcasts I'm in, my social media companies, YouTube and podcasts, my dance companies, YouTube and podcasts, because I have my hands in a whole bunch of other places that I'm really passionate about, and I'm glad that, out of all the things I'm creating, that you guys are enjoying it. But feel free to check that stuff out too. And if you guys want to get just to keep plugging stuff in here, if you guys want to get early access to everything that I'm releasing, especially this month, since it's I'm doing a reaction month, I'm doing early access to everything as soon as it's done rendering, to everyone who's on the Patreon. So instead of having to wait like 13 days for an upcoming video, you'll get immediate access to it once I'm done editing it. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.